I've been a strategy game fan for as long as I can remember. I started out with the classic titles on my old PC, like Civilization and Age of Empires. Now, with smartphones, we can take that strategy game magic anywhere we go. In this video, I'm sharing my top 15 favorite mobile strategy games. Whether you're a hardcore gamer or just looking for a fun way to pass the time, there's something for everyone. Let's dive in and discover the best mobile strategy games out there. Number 15. Nightfall is a pretty solid mobile strategy game. The premise is simple: you build a kingdom, defend it from attacks, and expand your territory. But the gameplay is far from straightforward. The game offers a decent amount of depth. There are various buildings to construct, each with its own purpose. You'll need to balance resource production, military strength, and economic growth to be successful. If you're a fan of the RTS genre, I highly recommend giving it a try. Number 14. Age of Empires Mobile has recently been published, but to be honest, it was a huge disappointment for me. It has nothing to do with the Age of Empires games I used to play on the computer as a child. In my perspective, Age of Empires is a simplistic strategy game designed solely to make money, but I truly like the game's graphics and animations. If you enjoy strategy games and don't mind in-game purchases, you should give this game a try. Number 13. Sword of Convallaria caught my eye with its beautiful art style. The game's combat system is a unique blend of real-time and turn-based elements. You control your character directly, but attacks and abilities trigger on a turn-based meter. This system takes some getting used to, but once you grasp it, it becomes quite satisfying. I think Sword of Convallaria is a solid mobile strategy game with a unique combat system and beautiful visuals. Number 12. Bad North is a game where you have to defend a series of small islands from waves of Viking invaders. The game is randomly generated, so every island and every run is different. You never know what to expect, and you have to adapt to the changing situations. If you're looking for a game that's simple, fun, and challenging, you should definitely check out Bad North. Number 11.
For the Alliance! Big bada boom!
I've been a fan of the Kingdom Rush series for a long time, so I was excited to try out the latest installment, Kingdom Rush 5. This game is a classic tower defense experience with a few new twists. The gameplay is pretty standard for the series. You build towers to defend your base from waves of enemies. One of the new features in Kingdom Rush 5 is the ability to form alliances with other players. This allows you to share resources and help each other out in the game. Overall, I enjoyed my time playing Kingdom Rush 5. It's a solid tower defense game that fans of the series will appreciate. Number 10. War Legends is a fantasy mobile game that is inspired by the best classic strategies like Warcraft. You can choose from a variety of heroes, units, buildings, and scrolls to create and equip your army. The game is very addictive and fun to play, especially with friends. However, some players may find the game's progression slow, especially in the early stages. Number 9.
Catch!
XCOM 2 Collection is a strategy game that'll keep you on your toes. The turn-based strategy is a blast, but it's also pretty tough. You have to really think about every move you make, or you'll be toast. The campaign mode is full of twists and turns, and each mission is a unique challenge. You'll face off against a variety of alien creatures, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. If you're looking for a game that'll keep you hooked for hours on end, this is definitely one to check out. Number 8. Iron Marines is a game where you recruit and command troops to fight against hordes of space monsters and robots on 3 different planets. The game is very challenging, especially on the higher difficulty modes, and it requires a lot of strategy and skill to beat. If you love RTS games and you don't mind the in-app purchases, then Iron Marines is a must-have game for you. Number 7. Rusted Warfare is very fun to play, especially if you're a fan of the old-school RTS genre. The graphics are not the best, but they have a certain charm and nostalgia to them. It's a game that will satisfy your RTS cravings and make you feel like a commander of a huge army. Number 6. If you're a fan of Vikings, exploration, and survival, you'll definitely want to check this game out. Northgard is based on Norse mythology, and it puts you in charge of a clan of Vikings who have discovered a new continent full of dangers and opportunities. The game is very well designed, with gorgeous graphics, immersive sound effects, and a captivating narration. I think Northgard is a fantastic game that deserves a spot on your phone or tablet. Number 5. Frostpunk Beyond the Ice is a city-building strategy game set in a frozen wasteland. You've got to keep your people warm, fed, and happy while also dealing with the harsh elements. The game can be super tough, especially if you're new to this kind of thing. A little mistake can mean the difference between a thriving city and a frozen wasteland. But if you like a challenge and don't mind a bit of stress, it's definitely worth checking out. Number 4. War Armies is a game that focuses on direct engagement with the enemy, reducing downtime and getting you to the fun parts of RTS faster. War Armies is a great game for RTS lovers. It has a lot of content, features, and modes to keep you entertained and engaged. It's also cross-platform, so you can play it on your PC or mobile device.
Push forward.
Number 3. This game is a faithful port of the classic PC game from 2006. You can manage your kingdom, engage in diplomacy, trade, and warfare. I think Total Medieval 2 is a must-play game for fans of strategy and history. It's one of the best games in the Total War series, and it's a remarkable achievement to bring it to mobile devices. Number 2.
Our base is under attack.
Art of War 3 is set in a near future where 2 warring factions, the Confederation and the Resistance, are fighting for global domination. You can choose your side and join the conflict, or create your own clan and fight with your friends. If you're looking for a game that will test your skills and make you feel like a battlefield commander, then you should definitely try Art of War 3. Number 1.
Keep moving. We're gonna make it. Able Company, get ready. 3 seconds. 2, 1.
Company of Heroes brings the epic World War II battles to your phone. The game is not a simple port of the PC version, but a faithful adaptation that preserves the essence of the original. Company of Heroes is a great mobile game that delivers a satisfying strategy experience. It is a must-have for fans of the PC game and a good introduction for newcomers. Alright, that's it for my top 15 best strategy games for Android and iOS. I hope you enjoyed the list and found some new games to try. Remember, this is just my opinion, so feel free to share your favorites in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more.